What I'd like to do today is just first of all introduce the good old British malt loaf and show you how easy that is to make, and then we're going to look at some extensions with prune and chocolate. We're going to make some malt bars. So in order to make the malt loaf, what we're going to be using is Edme's special sticky malt loaf mix. So it's a complete mix. Also all we have to do is add water and yeast and then some dried fruit. The key ingredients behind malt loaves is powder. It's a flour and it's actually made from malted barley. So this is the key ingredient that gives the product its very gooey texture. I'm going to use Edme's sticky malt loaf mix. We use dried yeast here in the bakery. It's a sweet dough product, so we normally increase the yeast. You'll need more yeast in this than you would conventional non-sweetened bread. And we've got our raisins ready to go as well. So we've got the mix in the mixing bowl. We've got 2 kilos in there, and I'm going to add 1 kilo of warm water. The issues that people have with making malt loaves is the dough can actually be quite sticky to handle. One of the ways of overcoming that is not to over mix. So as you can see, it is a little bit sticky, but a tin release does help. I'm just going to divide this into 2. Put the half the dough back into the mixer. We're now going to add the raisins on slow. Mixed the dough, added the raisins. I've scaled them at 300 grams, which is normal size for a typical malt loaf tin, and I don't need a huge amount of moulding, just enough really just to give it a basic shape. I'm going to pop them into the prover for 30-40 minutes. Half of the dough, now we're going to make up the prune and chocolate bars. Chocolate and chopped prunes underneath there. So the other half of the dough, we've now incorporated the prunes and the chocolate, and we're now going to, well, I thought what we'd do is actually do part of it as a tray bake, and then we can use these silicone moulds for some of it as well. So again into the prover.